I was like, Lord, you know why it is you are doing this. You're not going to bring me this far for me to feel so sick that I cannot present.
I would like you all to go and give Raenelle-Lee a subscribe, please.
Keep me in the corners of your mind. We can stop forever tonight.
Trains keep running, hearts keep breaking. I keep writing songs about things that are out of my control, but I pretend they're not, and then wonder why the outcome's not what I planned for. Oh, 'cause lately I tend to enter with maybes. Commitment seems so scary, and I miss just being more.
Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. Raenelle-Lee here. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you are not new, then welcome back to my channel, y'all. Today is Thursday. Today is actually the day after the lockdown, so I'm trying to actually get that vlog up like anytime now. It's already uploaded. I just have to like watch it over, add some. Do I have any cards to add? I might have to add some cards. And yeah, so today is Thursday. We getting, you know, we're starting this day off a little bit productive by making sure that I have a video to upload today. Today is Thursday, so it's not like my normal upload day, but it's okay. That's fine. Well, as you all would have seen, I made some honey and green tea. Is it lemon and honey green tea? I think. So I'm having some of that right now. This is not my favorite tea. We usually have the green tea and mint, but they had none last time we went into the grocery, so we just ended up buying this one, which is, yeah, it's not really our favorite, but it's okay. We're going to make sure it finishes and then we can repurchase the mint. Dara is actually outside. He brought us doubles, so I'm about to go open up the door. He ain't reach yet, like reach, but he just opened the gate, so he coming up. I'll catch you all up because the last vlog ended very abrupt, so I didn't really get to give you all my thesis presentation update. I didn't get to really tell you all a lot of things, you know. Yeah, it was just, that vlog was actually a hot mess.
I tend to enter with maybes. Commitment seems so scary, and I miss just being more. I swear, baby, I'm not the one that's crazy. You say that I'm too picky, but there's too much on my plate. I've never been the one to spend hours together. I love my friends, but I like silence even better. And I love my parents, but I can't keep all my promises. Yeah, maybe I should start thinking less. Live my life.
Hi y'all, so I feel like there's not the best lighting, but I just wanted to come here quick just to give a few updates. So first thing first, yesterday, well, you all would have seen Dario came. I didn't even, like, I feel yesterday's vlog was so disconnected, but I hope that you all still enjoy it and that you all will still watch it. If you haven't, as I said, y'all can go ahead and watch it. But we had a wonderful little evening celebrating love. Yes. So we get the hatchet pizza, as you all would have seen, and we had a wonderful night. I think that was, do I have any other updates to give you all regarding that? I think, yeah, that was it. It's brownie kind of thing. I call it a brownie. It was a lava chocolate cake or something, and it tastes just like a brownie. It was very, very sweet. So I will not be buying it again, because I don't even buy brownies, because I just can't take the amount of sweetness. Like, I don't mind like sweets, but to me brownies, a lot of brownies, is just over sweet. So that was that, but it tasted good. Like, it was good. The evening was a good evening regardless. We had our pizza, we had wings, we had fries, we had wine and Vitamalt, and then Dario bought us 2 muffins, but we didn't eat it because we was full. We were full, sorry. So yeah, that's the update about that. So we get that out of the way. So then the next part of the vlog was we were back with the electricity. So as you all would have seen, the electricity came back like minutes to 12 and I couldn't sleep. Oh yeah, I couldn't sleep. After I ended the vlog, I didn't sleep. I stayed up until like after 6 this morning because I was editing. Well, first when I realized I couldn't sleep, I took the sleeping and I slept for 2 hours, and then electricity came back, and like after I just checked my phone, couldn't sleep again. So I came outside and I ended up cleaning the kitchen. So I cleaned the kitchen, then I still couldn't sleep, so I was like, you know what, I just want to get up and edit and upload that video tomorrow. Well, today. So that's the updates that I had to give you all. So Yo, my thesis presentation was so amazing. Like, let me tell you all, it was so good. Let me tell you all, okay. I don't know what I get on, so. But anyhow, so the night before my thesis presentation, I was not feeling well. I worked until 5 o'clock, right? Around 5 o'clock. I tell much people that I was feeling sick. I told my mother, obviously. My sister knew, Dario knew, nobody else knew. Gabby knew. I told Gabby after the fact. I think that was it. I didn't even tell my supervisor, my thesis supervisor, that I was sick, because I didn't want to get her like nervous or like worried about how my presentation would go, so I didn't tell anybody. But yeah, so I wasn't feeling well at all, like at all. Now I can't like be like, ugh. But like that day I wasn't feeling well, and I still had my cue cards to write because I like to present with cue cards. And yeah, I still had my cue cards to write up, and I was not feeling good, so I barely slept. I had to meet with my supervisor at 8 o'clock in the morning. I fell asleep like around after 3. It could have been later, to be honest, like after 4 or 5. And even when I fell asleep finally, it wasn't like a restful sleep. I kept twisting, turning, getting up. Like it was a lot. And then I had to meet with my supervisor for 8 o'clock in the morning to practice it one more time, my presentation. So I was like, what is going on with me? Like, why would this happen when I have my presentation? Like, I haven't been sick, but now that I have my presentation, you're feeling sick. So I was just like, but I was still trying to like keep the faith, and I was like, Lord, you know why it is you are doing this. You're not going to bring me this far for me to feel so sick that I cannot present. I started to feel better the morning, like before I met with my supervisor. I started to feel better, and I was able to write out. I was sick, and I still wrote out all of my cue cards because I just couldn't leave it to chance to do it the next day, because I really knew that I wasn't going to get enough sleep, and I wanted to make sure I met with my supervisor, practice with her, sleep, practice it one more time, and then get ready for the actual presentation. So anyhow, I was not feeling well that night before. It's just so weird. Like, I've never felt that sick. But as my mother was saying, Dario was saying, even Gabby was saying, like, stress does manifest itself in like so many different ways. By the way, Gabby's being Gabrielle, in case you don't know. So go ahead and subscribe to our channel. But yeah, stress manifests in like so many different ways. So it's like the ways that you least expect, stress is going to manifest in that way. Like things that you don't associate with stress. Trust me. So then it was almost time to present. I signed into the room about, the class was 4:30, so I signed into my room about let's just say 4:20ish. There were already people in the room. I'm like, oh my god, these people are really excited, boys. They know that making me more nervous, because I'm like, people actually interested, because I've had many classes before and people don't come early, but for this class, all the people were there from 4:20. People just be there like only does 4:30, like after. So I was like, Jesus, people are excited. The moderator was already there, like he was already ready for us, right? And I was the first person to present on that day, so I was like, ah. But the thing about it, I feel like I was feeling so sick the night before that I didn't even get time to be anxious. Like, anxiety wasn't even on my mind, because I was just like, what was on my mind was just feeling good and being able to present. And I just really tried my best to control my anxiety. But I was ready. Like, when I tell you I was ready for my presentation, I was ready, because I was actually supposed to present February 1st. And with the supervisor I have like the best thesis supervisor. Like, when I tell you, that lady is so supportive, and she's just so amazing. I'm so thankful. It just makes you realize, like, you need to count your blessings in every aspect of your life, like seriously, because God just placed this thesis supervisor. I could have gotten any supervisor, but I got her. She is so amazing. But anyhow, I won't say her name and all that, because you know, it's just weird to say her name. She don't even know I have a YouTube channel. I don't think so. Chair of the session was like, okay, so you could start or whatever. And as I said, like, I was just not nervous because of the fact that I was just battling so much the night before. I didn't even have time to be nervous. So I did my thesis presentation. It flowed so nicely. It was so well executed and so well done. And I don't mean to toot my own horn, but it was such a good thesis presentation. I brought my cue cards for you all to see basically like what I had to go through. So yeah, I had all my cue cards ready. So what I did, I'm thinking I was starting like a series on my YouTube channel where I talk about like my university experience and kind of help other people who may be wondering, because a lot of times, especially when it comes to like the University of the West Indies, there's not much content out there on YouTube that speaks anything about that. The amount of questions I get, like simple things like, do you have GATE at postgrad level? A lot of people don't even know the answer to that, right? So I'm thinking to start like a little series, not that alone, like obviously I'll have like my normal vlog, but I'm thinking about having like a little series where I could talk about like things like my thesis presentation, how I prepared for it, how I kind of, because I'm almost finished, so I feel like I have that little experience I could share now. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. I know a lot of my audience may not be interested in that type of content because obviously like that's not what they subscribe for, but I think I might fit it in. All of my cue cards had like what slide it was. So like this was slide 19, slide numbers at the top of it. So if anything was supposed to happen, you know, I would have everything prepared. And then my thesis supervisor also told me like, don't depend on the cue cards too much, so still have like a copy. So I ended up printing out like a copy of my script, so just in case anything happened with the cue cards and they just get mixed up or whatever, I had like a printout of like my script with slide 1, and I, you know, same thing like this but just on like 4 papers, like, you know. And I reprinted it for me and he brought it for me. Gosh, always in my corner, always supportive. Like I have such a great support system. But anyhow, so I did the presentation. It went well. Before the presentation I had a little bit of issues because I have a video in my presentation, right, and it was not playing. Like it played then it's in play, it played and it's in play. When I present for my supervisor, we good to go, you know. Afterwards I just realized, but why it's not playing? So but everything worked out so well, it ran so smoothly. So you're supposed to present for 20 minutes and then for 10 minutes is the question and answer segment. And so the hardest part for me was not really just doing the presentation, because obviously I had rehearsed my presentation, I know exactly what I was doing, but my fear was that question and answer segment. And earlier when I was finished, the chair, he was just like, this was a well organized presentation, it was well executed, like. And then the next person now who spoke was the head, I believe they call her the head of the department. So she spoke after and she was like, this was an excellent presentation. I set the bar high because obviously I was like the first to present on the first day of presentations. So yeah, everybody, and then, you know, some of my classmates asked questions, well, made comments, and then there was one person who had asked a question. Now the lecturer's gonna be like, let me see if you can answer your classmates. So she asked the question and it took me a while to kind of just like, you know, like process it. So I was able to answer it, and that was the only question. Everything else was like perfect, everything was good, all the comments were good. I just got some advice, not even like criticisms really, but just things that could assist me even better as I continue my research paper. So it was so amazing, and I know I'm really talking, but I just wanted to give you all that update because I would have mentioned it in one of my vlogs before and you all were waiting to hear how it went. So it was really good, and I'm really thinking about doing that little, just like it would be like chit chat series where I kind of discuss, and even if I could bring on some of my classmates who might be interested in talking and answering questions, like I could actually do that. Yeah, I could bring some of my classmates if they're interested, and we could actually talk about our university experience doing this online, because our whole postgrad, which is not like a huge thing because a lot of postgraduate programs are actually online. I may do that series, still thinking about it because I don't know how well it will be received, but I think it's something that I'm passionate about talking about clearly and giving advice and helping you all, because let me tell you all, you could do it, you could do it. So now is to work on my final paper. I'm learning a lot as I see other people present as well, and we had presentations Tuesday and presentations are going really well. I'm so proud of my classmates. Like I feel like everybody who presented so far, you could see that they put in the work. And yeah, so I am so proud of everybody. That's my little thesis update. Bye. Alright, so it's a little bit later, a little bit, right? I had a meeting just now, finished the meeting and everything, and I decided to make donuts. So that would be a different vlog. I'm doing a separate video. I'm thinking about doing, I want to say I want to do segments. I want to stress it, I just can't focus. But anyhow, because I already said I wanted to do the segment where I talk about, oh, the lighting bad. I already said that I wanted to do a segment where I spoke about YouTube videos. I mean, YouTube videos basically about UE, right? So I wanted to start that, but I'm thinking about doing a series where I using like air fryer to make certain things. So I'm making donuts in the air fryer for the first time. Actually, I'm making donuts for the first time. So if you're interested in that, I'll probably put that up Wednesday. But let me show you all the dough. So for the step-by-step direction, you all will check out that. But this was, they said to leave it to rise for 2 hours, and I'm like, I've never made anything. I'll have to leave it to rise for 2 hours. But this is my dough. Alright, so we're leaving it to rise. It's very nice and soft, so I like that about it. And yeah, it might be interesting to do some videos where I do like different air fried meals. Yeah, there's something to do now, boy. So but I'm waiting for my dough to raise. It's taking so long. And then mommy and I have some shows to watch tonight. So we have Bachelor, Teen Mom, and Love and Hip Hop. I already tired and it's only 5:59. It's 1 minute to 6 and I get already tired. So I don't know how I'm gonna work out. Good morning. I woke up this morning, had a little, actually I woke up this afternoon, embarrassing. I guess I went to bed really late last night. I'm just like watching Josh and Issy, watching their vlogmas, and I reached vlogmas day 13 from Josh and Issy. Y'all, I am so late with vlogmas videos, but it's okay. And other than that, I don't really have anything to like tell all you, to show all you. I need to be productive because I have things to do, but like I'm not feeling to be productive. Trevor, I'm supposed to take off my nails. I need to pick up my sister real quick because none of my nails are actually lifting, but they're very grown out. Like, it's disgusting. Only this one was lifting. I am a left-hander and this finger is like my main finger, right? So, but look at them all there. It don't want to focus, and I feel like that's a good thing because it's looking stink. So Trevor is going to take them off for me, and then I want to do like a little gel, just gel on my natural nail and just leave it looking a little cutish. I don't know what color or anything yet, but these need to come off, so hopefully she can get this off for me. I don't know when. I think I'm going to ask her if she want to do it now, but whatever I do, I will definitely let you all know. So yeah.
If I wrote you a symphony just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do? If I told you you were beautiful, would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world.
Nah, it's too much.
So how long does it take for you to soak off your nail?
I'm not soaking at all.
You're feeling it?
Because it stay on so good in my vlog. It stay on, my nails stay on so good that
Tell them how long you have this now.
A month and 8 days. Ignore the
You sure it's a month and 8 days? It's still more, you know?
7th.
No, I do my nails January 7th.
January 2nd, sorry.
Oh.
So it's more than a month and 8 days actually. January
and look
2nd.
at my nail, look how long my nails stay on.
Forget the ghetto flower. I was testing out something for my tools.
Yeah, she probably practicing, but mine stay on for like a little less than how long.
Yes, like a 4 days because I did the 2nd and yours do the.
And this was the only one that I took out because it was bothering me.
She ripped it off.
Stop it! Stop it! Don't put me on, girl.
She ripped it off. Don't do that, guys. Don't do it.
Don't try this at home.
Don't do
it. Yeah.
See myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart. But there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do. Because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love.
Yo, I didn't even show you all, but this was one of the gifts I got for Christmas. This is not Bath and Body Works for one. I don't know what happened to my desk here, but it is a brand called Mainstays Bright Hibiscus. I got this one from my mother for Christmas. So this is my little scented candle that I have this morning, which I don't usually have a scented candle when I'm teaching, but I just wanted to create a different environment this morning because I'm not really having a good morning, okay? Okay, let's just be honest, let's just be real, okay? So this is my little setup here to teach. You know, I actually need to do some stuff on my weekly planner for next week. Please God, it's my inhaler, must have it just in case. I always have my coaster from Crown Heritage here because it comes in so handy when I have my tea. I was going to make tea, but the last time I made tea, guess what happened? Iggy was belching through the session. Not this session, but a particular session. I only wanted to burp, so I was like, you know what, before sessions I'm not drinking any tea. So yeah, this is a little setup. Oh, I have a new Mac case, a case for my MacBook, so we need to open the case and put it on. I'm gonna get behind my computer and sign into my Zoom session. Well, my bun was messy when I did it, and it's even messier now. It's like there's no hope, like oh my god. But anyhow, today I'm doing customizing our YouTube channel with the students, and it's always the hardest part just because we have to actually go in to like a program and like help them make their thumbnails. Today we're working on creating thumbnails, so we have two things on the agenda to actually letting them create their YouTube channel and also letting them start their thumbnail and hopefully finish it once they have the time during the week. So, and yeah, I'm not in like the best of mood because I just can't sleep any night. You're like, it's literally the worst thing not being able to sleep any night, because normal people, you know, they operate any day. Example, people that I work with, so it's like they operate any day, very normal. So everything is going to be in the day, nothing. And I'm gonna have a class to teach people during 3 o'clock in the morning. And that's how I'm saying. Or even not so extreme, but not even 10 o'clock in the night. So I'll just be struggling. Y'all, I love how my nails turned out. Mommy was so against me doing like black nails because I don't know, a lot of people just do like black, like that, like to have done your nails, like you're like, but I like it. So I think right after the class I might make breakfast and then come back here and eat breakfast while I do some stuff on my computer. And I think for the rest of the day I might just relax. Don't know what we're eating later, but we'll see about later when later comes, because I don't have it in my, I don't have that. Oh, and then there's a new show on Netflix that I really want to watch, and it has like 8 episodes, so we might do that tonight. One of Us Is Lying, yeah, that's the name of it, and it's like right up my alley, like the shows that I love to watch, so we might do that later. And yeah, so I'm going to just like get myself ready for this class. When you're seeing this, I hope that you're having an amazing day, which is Sunday, so we also need to get this footage here and edited. But yeah, today's going to be a busy day. Actually, I was like chill, but I actually have a lot of stuff to do today, so
working on a weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a padded on my wrist going nuts. Niggas call me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you who's us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too flush. Say my day's a number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, man, a cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move on my release day, huh? Bitch, this is fame, not clout.
With each other just to make it happen and put that out there. So I would like you all to go and give Raenelle-Lee a subscribe, please, and go and give Jacob and Niche a subscribe, please. There's no such thing as a small creator. Because my son was telling me the other day he want to put small creator on his stuff, and I like, no, we don't put no small, there's no small, such thing as a small creator.
Working on a weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up.
Hey y'all, so I just came out of Shine Story Live. It's so embarrassing. I having breakfast at after 1, like no lie, breakfast after 1. But oh well, better late than never. I don't know if I ever told you all, one thing about me, I have to have my breakfast. Like, it don't matter what time of the day it is, like I have to have my breakfast. Like, to me that's like the most important meal. And like I could get up 3 o'clock and I will still have breakfast first. I've always been like that, and I'll probably always be like that. I have to have, like, I can never just like wake up late and just skip breakfast. Like that don't work out for me. So I had a good class today, and then I was like making my breakfast and thing and watching Shines, and big up to Shines one time, and Jacob was on the live too, so big up Jacob. And yeah, so I did that, and now I'm going to edit this vlog because this vlog needs to go up tomorrow. Please God, and I don't want to be stressed out. So yeah, so I pick up my camera now while I go and eat. I already started editing the first part of the vlog, so it's just yesterday I have to edit, which was yesterday and today. But I'm about to have my breakfast and I'll put back up my camera later. Hi y'all, so it is a bit later and the girl is ready to sleep and ready to close off this vlog. But before I do that, mommy is about to make some PELAU, so I'll just show you all some footage of that, and then we'll close off the vlog because I just alright, so just put on this camera and I still have some more to edit. So all I really have to edit will be these few clips that I'm doing right now because I've edited everything already. Look at me, look at that, look at that productivity. So we're about to go into the kitchen and just see. It's not a tutorial, no, it's not a tutorial, it's just a little montage of some PELAU being cooked by my mom. Okay. Well, let's change our plans. I actually go into Eddie Hart just now with Darius, so I guess I'll get a little bit more footage. But yeah, we're going into the kitchen now. We're going into the kitchen, and then after that I will get ready to go to Eddie Hart. Good thing my hair not looking crazy, but it's not that like nutty, so it will be able to go in a neat little one just for the little trip to Eddie Hart, right? So yeah, plans change in like my plans change in literally 2 seconds, you know, like as soon as I end the vlog. Very cool. So we have some pigeon peas, we have some pumpkin, we have some carrots, and then we have some sweet peppers, right? So this is the little, you know, the little setup here. But then here we have some turkey and some pigtails. So let me tell you a story about this turkey, right? So I went to the grocery, mommy wanted smoke bones, right? So I looked for these smoke bones and I realized like I can't find no smoke bone. So last time I know we end up taking up turkey smoke bones, right? Now the pork smoke bones. Oh, there's plenty to say about it, right? So your girl go now and take up the turkey smoke bones and then realize it was turkey. So now we have a turkey PELAU, a turkey and pigtail PELAU, which we have never tried, but we're gonna do it today. So yeah, we're really so smart.
Some people like to say how they want you to take the next 10 steps of your day. Yeah. Some people want to tell you what they want you to do, but I'ma live my life. Why don't you just live yours? Whoa, 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 whoa. I'ma tell you, push through, push through. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'ma tell you, push through you. I'ma tell you, push through you.
Some people will never see everything that you are, building yourself up to be, from the earth to the stars. And if you stand in my way, your words will mean nothing, no. You cannot hold up my rocket from going where it's gonna go.
I'ma tell you, push through, push through. I'ma tell you, push through you. I'ma tell you, push through you. I'ma tell you, push through you. I'ma tell you, push through you.
Alberto's Catering, and Dario wanted churro for the longest while. Okay. Drizzle with your choice of sauce. Yeah. So this is true. A crunchy, is it? This is the churros from the place as we have shown you also. This is the first time only I think I tasted like churros, not from what do you call it? Sunshine Snacks, holiday snacks or whatever. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
We got the French vanilla. Wow. Okay. What's that 10?
Solid 9.
Hey, mom.
I didn't expect it to be crunchy.
Melanie. It's real nice.
We're filling in it, that is good too.
I probably give it like a 9 out of 10, I don't know. Oh, 10 to be honest. I can't find anything bad to say about him. Because also we never taste churros from anywhere else. With that in mind, like a 10 out of 10 to me.
Right, next.
Okay, this is from some other place. This is $60. I tell you boy, just not worth it. But Dario will actually tell us if it's worth it right now.
Okay, that tastes good.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, but I just keep comparing everything to Panda. And I feel like the quantity and the quality in Panda does just like beat everything else.
They get 6 wings.
And in Panda,
Panda like they just give you wings.
In Panda, $40. Giving you like a full box of wing sauce. Unless they're having a baddie, which is barely. But they're $60 and when you get 6 wings, I mean, yes, it's have fries and things, but
fries, macaroni salad,
green salad, coleslaw. And then they have the place they call Clever, whatever, with the $60 burger. What? Clever. Their burger with fries is $60 and the amount you're getting cannot compare to this. Like,
are you the real eat?
Can't even eat the whole burger.
Yeah.
So much you'll give this.
And the wings a little small, eh?
That's what I'm saying, doggy. Well, I'm not going to lie to all you. And if this could stay, probably not. I don't have my camera all if I use my phone. It's not worth it. Wait, boy, I'm not going to lie to all you. I forget what I was going to say. Wait. Okay, yeah. The macaroni salad, nice.
Put the bone in this bag, right?
Fries not bad.
Chicken.
Which wing it is?
This one.
Okay. It's honey barbecue and barbecue. Honey mustard, sorry. It's not bad.
Which one it is?
The honey mustard. It's not bad, but it's still not Panda. But it's not like horrible.
Only place who wings get compared to Panda to me is Texas House.
And then Jacob was talking about this place called in his vlog, something Stones. Pebbles or Stones. So I had to find out from Jacob where that is.
The man points at showmanship, right?
Yeah, the customer service on point.
The 2 places.
But they're not bad. It's just not worth $60. Like if I spend $60 in the ranch, you know how much food I get? A lot of times, you buy your food and you go home and you eat it. And then, that's it, you don't go back and tell the person, hey, well, I don't do that. I don't know if anybody does do that. So a lot of the times, the nonsense that they do, not saying that in this particular place, but like, the nonsense that a lot of, yeah. Like the soup place that we buy from last time, oh my god, if only have them on Instagram, whoo, at that rare ratings, and it was 2 out of 10. And Daria and I didn't go back and tell the people like your soup tastes bad, so they will never know their soup tastes bad.
You just know your food tastes good by your repeat customer. Panda have a loyal customer. Panda,
like us.
And when they have loyal customers, will come and say Panda us. Well, your boss stay by it.
By the way, all big up to our friends John and Headley. I'm so proud of them. Like I was so excited, so happy. And I feel like I didn't see John or Headley since COVID.
I just be stalking Headley.
Like there's been different places. So tonight in Eddie Hart, and I believe yesterday.
Friday and Saturday.
And sometimes just been a Rima by the bus terminal. Yeah, bus terminal. And then sometimes just be by Tunapuna Market.
Tunapuna Market more in the morning and during the day.
Yeah. I think Headley is the one who usually go live, so I'll put his name on the screen so they could follow and you could check out his lives because he's giving you like free entertainment from your home. You're safe inside your house, like. And
support local.
Exactly. Support local, support our local musicians.
Taste the close for really. Close for him bad. And all here, Headley is one of the most talented. Headley and John, some of the most talented musicians I ever met.
And humble. Like, and humble. Then again, like majority of the people I like, just be humble people.
Denzel Headley and John Waterman.
Anytime you see you give me a kind of I better than you vibes, ask Dario. That just be me day. I done with you. I don't hear nothing about you. I know what I'm rate you. You can be the baddest, you can be the best. Once you follow yourself, I done with you day. You could take a little.
While we here, we had a big up Bay, Isaiah Clement. I don't know if you'll ever watch this video.
Isaiah, I'm not going to watch this video.
You never know, just in case. Isaiah Clement is Bay.
And humble.
Bad.
That's all. Once you're humble, I will rate you and support you.
You had a big up Temperature Brass one time?
We never get to hear them playing. Oh yeah, yes, for Brass Festival when you, yeah.
And well, we know all of them on our personal.
And they humble. This man literally was among the whole class, you know. You mean, yeah, anyhow, big up man like Danny, Randall,
men like Justin. Temperature Brass.
And everybody else, yeah. And they real, like, I just proud of them. Like, even in these COVID times, they real taking the thing, they craft. Well, Pretty and Blacks, they on Nyla and Michael Tasha, I believe.
Dingole.
Yeah, Dingole.
And then they do Regrello song too.
Right, yeah, then
Big up Regrello one time too.
Here, all I tell them now is like, these people are just so humble. I just be proud when I see them winning. Like, and you know what's the funny thing about it? No shade, but all the people who before COVID was full of themselves, crickets. Crickets, right? But these people who humble, like, I swear God just making a way for them, and I just real proud of them. Oh my God, all again 2 vlogs back to back, almost looking like if Karen gone.
but the main thing is support local.
Support local. So yeah, like it was so good to see Headley and John playing and entertaining, because literally Eddie Hart just be boring. Like without them, it is just be like boring.
There's a whole Eddie Hart.
Literally, yeah. So big up to them. So this is the box that the churros come in. Alberto's churros. This is not sponsored, I just like really like how it tastes. And this is the churros, and this was $30. It was a classic. I think they call this one classic churros. Yeah. Huh?
Is that a good price?
That's a good price for how much you're getting. I mean, it's a lot.
That's good.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait long.
Yeah, and it's like your box full and thing, $30. I will definitely come and buy from them, and they have like different fillings. However, I think it will be in the vlog. I can't remember if I have it. Sauces, yeah. So again, your classic churros with a sauce of your choice. I'll give this a 10 out of 10, and I'll give this a 6 out of 10. I honestly don't find it that bad. It's just not worth it, but it's not tasting bad. So it's not $60. Period.
45.
Yeah, we'd be like, okay, cool.
There's more 40, yeah? You're already 45.
Yeah, we'd be like, cool.
The price is raising.
Well, only, honestly speaking, I think we could just cancel Eddie Hart. No, oh god, this line finish. Eddie Hart food. I would recommend Kingdom ice cream. I recommend this churro place and the Cleaver, whatever. And if it is all, you have any recommendations for us? Let us know, because the ones that we tried are not impressive and they are too expensive for 2 wings and 3 wings. Oh shucks, sorry. Because they won't see me properly. So they were $3. So anyhow, yeah, later on. Alright, so I'm back home. Let's check out mommy's plate. Ooh, yes ma'am. Yes ma'am. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. It looks so good. So good. And I love me some PELAU. Yeah. So yeah, this is mommy PELAU. Yes ma'am. Yes ma'am. Alright, so that brings me to the end of this vlog. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed. Be sure to check out all of my previous videos, and of course subscribe for the upcoming videos. And I will see you all in the next one. Later.
If we talk about anything, girl, let's talk about us.